Greetings, Earthlings. Today I'm going to talk all about a very secret mantra that's going to help you level up your frequency. And I also want to talk a little bit about going primal. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Flow Mishkaram and Flow Mistay. The flow in me recognizes the flow in you. My name is Sumedh Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, a flow state guide, a shaman. I help you feel better and perform better. Simple as that. Today we're going to talk about how we've lost that primal edge. Okay? We've lost that primal edge, guys. Do you realize all these BPAs and things that are making us weaker as men? Do you realize that? Serving hot food in plastic bags. This is everywhere. This is everywhere, right? And it's such a subtle manipulation that we don't even recognize it. And we understand that we've got to keep that primal sense of us alive. We got to stay connected to Earth, Mother Gaia, which is actually a feminine energy. It's a mother energy, right? So you really have to understand your place as a man, your purpose, okay? Now, I'm not denying that women don't have a purpose. Of course you do. You have a purpose as well. But for a man, it is very, very important that you have a purpose, okay? That's one of the main things that you want to focus on, is how am I creating my purpose? Am I living through my philosophies? Okay. This mantra that I'm about to share with you is so powerful because it's gonna level up your frequency. This mantra is specifically supposed to help you embody your manifestations at a greater level. It's great for people who have like imposter syndrome or they feel a sense of self-doubt. It's very good for that. The difference between mantras and affirmations, once again, I have to clarify this, okay? Or I get to clarify this, which is mantras are for the metaphysical realm. Affirmations are for the physical realm, okay? So this mantra is for the metaphysical, the spiritual realm, the quantum, right? The stuff that we can't see, the invisible. It's affecting us on a spiritual level if we're chanting these vibrations, okay? Ra, ma, tha, sa, se, so, hung. Very easy. You can sing it, you can make it into a little chant, okay? You can play it in the morning. Actually, dive with me on this journey and feel the groundedness of this mantra as I sing it. Make sure you wiggle your toes during this process and just tune into your body, what's happening to you. If you want to amplify this, you can put your fingers into a Gyan Mudra, which is for receiving spiritual knowledge, okay? Rama tha sa se so hung. 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 Rama sa sa se so hung. Just be present with your body. Feel the sensations. Tune out your mind and just focus on the sensations. If it helps, you can put a hand over your heart. Good. Really good. Ra, the sun. Ma, the moon. Dha, the earth. Sa, infinity. Se, the heart, energy of the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So, crown chakra. Sohang, bringing the energy from the crown chakra down to the root chakra. I am thou. I am that. Okay. This is very powerful, right? You guys understand that we're going from the power of the sun, which is the masculine energy, to the power of the moon, which is the feminine energy. And we're bringing it together, yin-yang, integration. And we're putting it to the earth, the groundedness. From that groundedness, we're taking it all the way into space, presence. Groundedness and presence causing an equilibrium shift, which is causing our expression to open up, but also to embody that source through our lived experiences. That's how powerful this mantra is, guys, right? So it's very powerful for Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga has very interesting mantras, and this is kind of one of my favorite ones that I like to use. Clearly, you felt the vibes when I was chanting or singing. It's undeniable, right? There's something to this that gets you into that phase of just that divine connection, or that gnosis, that divine spark, or Sophia, right? There's something there. So I just wanted to share that with you. Guys, we have to connect to the earth. We have to get primal again, okay? Play with soil, right? For all my South Asian community out there, guys, you're gonna have to bring that Palwan, that Kushti energy back, man. You get what I'm saying? You gotta bring the roots back. You gotta be proud of your Indian heritage. Don't let people push you around. You be proud of who you are, and you represent you to the best of you. I'm out here representing my tribe, IMC Nation. We're a warrior culture. We're a band of brothers, monks all across the world. We follow the doctrines from our mentor, AZD, who teaches the art of communication, mindset, seduction, as well as things such as stoicism, masculinity, how to conduct yourself as a man, how to have integrity, how to have a high level of self-worth and self-esteem. It's really, really important that you practice being the type of person that you admire. It's really important that you get back into your playfulness in your body. This week, stop everything else and get physical, get animalistic in your own body. I'm talking pelvic movements. I'm talking lower into the ground. Okay? If you want, check out my video on the Primal Sutra. That's really going to help you, okay? Primal Sutra is a very important philosophy, because the doctrines, the modality, the technique, the tra, is really based on the concept of you've got to find your source code. You have an inner little caveman or cavewoman that hasn't been met with compassion yet. And so through these practices, what you're doing is you are coming to terms with that inner caveman or inner cavewoman. You are coming to terms with them. You are hugging them. You are allowing them to connect you to your core. You know that you feel re-energized whenever you are around nature. Try dancing in nature. It's going to expand your mind. Actually, try dancing in nature. In the middle of the forest, try dancing. And notice the difference between that and the dance floor in the big city. Very different frequencies, very different energies, but I want you to have an understanding of healing very differently, because you are flow state maestros. You are here to figure out this altered state of consciousness. How can I let the flow guide me? And it's about that momentum, right? This is from one of my guides who I channeled. I have these channeling master classes. So last night, we got introduced to a new frequency of Nixa, who is the elemental king of water, okay? And I learned something very, very important. The power of moment, ... is you just tapping into Om, right? You're unsure of what to say. But really, that uncertainty is a part of the equation because it is tapping you into the vibrational sound of the universe as you're uncertain. So you've got to fall in love with the unknown was the lesson. You've got to fall in love with it. I don't know and that's a problem? No, I don't know and I love that. Give me more of that, my turn. Let me show up differently. And hey, you think this is my frequency. This is a frequency of my tribe. This is the frequency of what I stand for. This is the frequency of flow state. We're always about growth. That's it. We just stand for growth. We stand for expansion of the divine masculine. We don't make ourselves smaller. We don't shame ourselves. We don't self-deprecate like that. We do poke holes into our own ego and allow ourselves to grow and transform. Isn't that what transformation is? Right? You dropping that old identity, that old ego, to adopt a newer, more exciting, better one, an improved version of you. But that's the thing, you are the improved version of you already exists. It's just you need to take off the layers of preservatives. The preservatives are trying to preserve it, trying to keep it into place. But you just got to get to that organic you. And that's that process of following the Tao or following the force or the flow or whatever you want to call it. So that's my message to you today, guys, okay? Be worthy of your own happiness by, first of all, deciding to be happy and taking action steps that enhance your happiness. Gratitude walks improve your baseline level of happiness. We know these things, but we got to put them into practice. That's the real flow Jedi, real flow wizard or witch or whatever you want to call yourself, huntress, warlock. We have different, majestic pantheons here that we relate to here at the Flow Zone Academy, right? And so what I want to tell you and I want to gift you with this mantra, try it out today. Have a phenomenal day today. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today, Upward Spiral Gang. You already know, hit that subscribe button.